Good morning everybody, it's Graham from Unearthed and I'm out for the first time properly detecting with the new Magic coil, Magic 13 on the G2 Plus. So I will let you guys know how I get on with it today. I've had a 15-20 minute spell with it there, very stable, slightly heavier than I thought. I did say yesterday it was comparable with the standard 11, but I think it's just a touch heavier, which you would expect with a bigger coil, but it's still no fatigue, easy to swing and well balanced, and the depth up to now seems favourable. However, I've only dug lead shotgun shells and the odd button, so I'm hoping for bigger and better things this morning and into this afternoon. So watch this space guys, if I find anything decent I will post it up. Bye for now. Hello, it's Graham again. Sorry if it's very windy folks, I can't control the weather, but 15 minutes after I spoke to you for the first snippet, I've just unearthed this with the G2 Plus and the Magic coil. Is it a sesterce or is it a Georgian penny? We'll soon be looking at it, but we know it's not. It's a Georgian penny, unfortunately. It does look like a sesterce, but it was fairly deep, you know what I mean? It was 6-7 inches down, so it's encouraging. This coil doesn't hit the targets hard. However, this land is a little bit lumpy, as you can see, so the coil's bouncing over the roughness, which is a little bit uncomfortable. But get it on the clean pasture and clean plough, flat land, I bet it's a beast, absolute beast. Anyway, that's the first find of the day folks. I'll get back to you, catch you in a bit. Not 5 minutes on from that big Georgian penny. I just had a grot Roman bronze, very undesirable looking coin, but the Magic winkled that out, only about 2 or 3 inches down, give a cracking signal. So we're on the finds folks, let's hope we can hit a bit of silver. So there you have it, the first Roman bronze of the day. I'll catch you in a little while. Well folks, I've moved off this morning's field with the Magic 13 coil fitted and back on the standard 11-inch DD coil, and the reason is rough plough. So I don't want to be going over that with a bigger coil, and it's full of iron in here, so the separation is critical, and the masking abilities of the smaller coil will come into its own hopefully this afternoon. I do apologise for the wind, it's absolutely blowing a hooligan. You're going to ask why I've got a pink coil on my other camo G2 Pluses. The reason is I fitted the 13-inch to this G2 and I forgot the standard coil, so I've had to take the standard coil off my Pink Panther G2 Plus and put it on this, so what a mess. Anyway, we're alright, we're on wireless as well, as you can see, and it is working an absolute treat. Why I haven't come across the wireless before on these machines is anyone's guess. Okay folks, I'll post up a video, a snippet of anything we find on here this afternoon. Watch this space. Hello, it's Graham again. Just had this little medieval artefact. As you can see, it's got fixings on the back that would have been probably into leather. It's probably off a belt mount or something, or a little stud. Certainly medieval with that patina. It's been quite well made with them studs on the back. That's an encouraging sign. I've only been on this field for about 10 minutes and that's just come up, so fingers crossed we can get some more. I'll see you in a little while. Hi, it's Graham again folks. The wind hasn't dropped down, so I do apologise. I'm going to shout. I've just unearthed this barrel tap key by the look of it. Barrel tap. Not brilliant find, but some guys collect them, I don't, but I thought I'd show you it, so hopefully on to the next. Hi again. Little artefact just up, looks like a little alien, doesn't it? It's probably part of a buckle, but it's a promising sign. There's a few bits and pieces coming up round here. Let's hope I can get something decent to show you before the rain sets in. Catch you guys in a little medieval buckle just up, so hopefully we can we're hitting the older stuff now, so let's hope I can get some more decent finds for you guys to view today on this very difficult day. The wind is absolutely howling. If If I had any cobwebs over Christmas, well, it's just blown them off. It is that bad. There you go, folks. I will post some more up. I've still got plenty of time left in this field. Fingers crossed something will come up. Catch you guys very soon. Hello there, it's Graham again, back home and dry from the earlier detecting session, the wet and windy one, where I used the, as you see me use the Magic 13 for the first 2.5 hours, which was, I was mightily impressed with the performance of it. Now, I took it off in the afternoon and I made a big mistake, and the mistake was I ended up going back on the original field, which was much flatter and less iron contaminated. However, I wasn't in the process or in the mindset of going back and forth to the car to bolt coils on and off and losing detecting time, even though the performance of my detecting session yesterday was pretty average. Not a great deal came up. I ended up with 3 bronze Roman, a handful of copper coins and artifacts, broken medieval artifacts. It wasn't the best of days, unfortunately. However, this coil worked an absolute treat. Now, what I liked about it, and you've seen in the video me mention about the weight of it, I've actually weighed this coil, and it comes in at 596 grams. So it's quite a bit lighter than a lot of the 13-inch coils of this size, which will help people make their decision in which way to go coil-wise in the future, I guess. So the weight is good, that's favourable, but also what I like about it is its performance. It's very crisp, it's very accurate, it's a deep seeker, although I was getting dogged with deep shotgun cartridges. I mean, you just can't ignore them things. You know, I was getting some of them at a really impressive depth with this coil. Some of the copper coins also come up at a fair depth. So I think on clean pasture, clean plough, flat plough, and that sort of thing, I think this coil will come into its own. Now, what I did also like about it is a lot of coils that I've tested in the past, such as the Nell coils, which are very good. I'm not here to say anything different about other manufacturers of coils, because they're all pretty damn good in their own way. However, the tolerances where the shaft goes into this, in between the lugs, on some coils can be a nightmare. So if you don't get the washers right, it flops around. If you pack the washers in, it can become too tight and it's a nightmare to get in there. This fits like a glove. Really strong lugs, so they're not going to break. So the guys that have made these coils have thought about the detectorist. They've actually thought about what they can do to help. So that's a real plus point for me. And also this big, strong cable. It's not a flimsy, lightweight cable. It's got plenty of length to it, so you're not going to get caught short. Obviously, it comes with a coil cover fitted. I think you can take these coil covers off just to save that extra few grams weight. Believe it or not, it does make a difference, and it stops mud clinging to the outside of that and building up. So I was impressed. Its ground coverage was, as you would imagine, is good, because it's a 13-inch. It just hit every target. It really did well, and I just wish I kept it on for the afternoon session. So I made a mistake yesterday, thinking I was being a little bit clever. Although I was on a different site, I soon came off it after about 3/4 of an hour, due to the fact that Nighthawkers sadly had been on it. Maybe not this last few weeks, but in the past, and they've absolutely done the field to death, which is a real shame, because it was a good site. So I ended up wandering off that and moving on to some other land. So yeah, it's I'm going to be doing more tests with this coil, more videos with it. I'm going to be using it, and of course the next range of Magic coils hopefully will be here in the next couple of weeks, so we can give them a good test. Now, I am the sort of guy, and I hope you guys know this, that if they're no good, I will say they're no good. I will not start promoting and talking up a product which isn't fit for purpose. However, the first initial test on these coils, Eurotech Pro, my own G2 Plus, I'm pretty impressed with it. So watch this space. I hope you found the video, and I do apologise for yesterday's wind. It was just horrific. I ended up having to snip or cut the detecting session shorter than normal because of the rain was just horrendous. So hopefully next couple of weeks we'll be out detecting again and we'll have some better results than yesterday. So there's the Magic 13. Very impressed with it. If it boosts the performance of my detector and enhances my detecting sessions, then I'm happy. Okay, folks, have a great weekend and I'll see you soon.